discuss about bacteria, observing bacteria and other microorganisms. In previous class already learned about that different types of microorganisms or group of microorganisms. What are the group of microorganisms? Bacteria, algae, next fungus and protozoans and arthropods. And one more, viruses. There are different types of microorganisms. Okay. So here bacteria. In previous class you already learned about remaining organisms. What are the remaining organisms? Algae and bacteria, some bacteria and protozoans like that. So now here bacteria, observing bacteria. Here microorganisms are different kinds. Different kinds mean some are useful microorganisms, some are harmful microorganisms. Useful microorganisms mean they are used for in our daily life activities. Okay, and some other purposes which are useful microorganisms. Bacteria are two types. What are the two types? Useful and harmful. Useful. For some group of organisms that belongs to useful bacteria. And another group of microorganisms are harmful microorganisms. Harmful bacteria. Here bacteria, we are observing bacteria. So in that bacteria, useful and harmful. Useful bacteria in our daily life they are used. For example, curd. You know that curd. Curd get from milk product. Okay. So in that curd having one bacteria also there. What is the name of that bacteria? Lactobacillus. What is the name? Lactobacillus. Lactobacillus having, so that is the bacteria name. So that bacteria relies in one of the acid. What the acid? Lactic acid. Okay. So the lactic acid produced by one of the bacteria, Lactobacillus. It is used for in our daily life activities, diet, in our diet. Okay. So it is included in our diet daily. So that is the useful bacteria. And more bacteria, more useful bacteria. And another one, some bacteria are living in our digestive system. Okay. So they are helpful for digestion of food, which are useful bacteria. First useful bacteria like curd. They are prepared for curd. Okay. And the second one is they are used for digestion of food. Digestion of food. So they are the digestion of food. So such type of bacteria belongs to useful bacteria. Okay. So curd and digestion of food and more having. So and remaining bacteria living inside of the plants. Inside of the plants they are realizing some of the nutrients into soil and afterwards added to nutrients into soil. So that is the bacteria, function of bacteria. Some bacteria are living plant root systems. Okay. So in that root system they are realizing some nutrients. Afterwards they are added to soil. At the time soil fertility increases. Okay. The nutrients are increases by the help of bacteria. Which type of bacteria then? Useful bacteria. First we have useful bacteria, curd. Okay, curd having useful bacteria. What is the name of that? Lactobacillus. Second one, some bacteria are used for digestion of food. Okay, so they are living in our digestive system having intestines also there, small intestine. They are having some useful bacteria. They are helpful for realizing of another substance, another nutrients. Okay, and one more, plant root system. Some bacteria are living plant root system. They are realizing some nutrients. Afterwards, they are added to soil. Whenever added to soil, at the time, the soil helps for good crop or good growing of good crops or growing of other good plants like that. So they are the useful bacteria. And next, another group, harmful bacteria. Already you know that harmful bacteria mean they are causing diseases in plants and organisms. Plants and organisms. Some plants also getting bacterial diseases, and some all organisms also getting bacterial diseases. Okay, so many are there. What are the bacterial diseases? For example, typhoid and TB, next cholera. These are getting from bacterial diseases. Okay, so they are the useful and harmful bacteria. And the next, another microorganism. You know that one is algae. Okay, another group. Another group of organism, another example, algae. Algae also having useful and harmful. Okay, so these algae are living stagnant water. Already you know that. So they are having green color. Okay, green color, and these algae are helpful for nature. They are helpful for nature. So these algae plants having photosynthetic activity. Okay, because of their green in color, it contains chlorophyll or chloroplast. Whenever having in that, at the time they are preparing food material, photosynthetic activities. Whenever having photosynthetic activities, they are releasing oxygen, rich quantity of oxygen. Afterwards, that oxygen is added to atmosphere. So this is the one of the useful algae. Useful algae. Okay, understood? What is the use? So they are releasing quantity, rich quantity of oxygen. Afterwards, added to atmosphere. Okay, added to external environmental conditions. They change to environmental conditions by algae. Okay, good nature or bad nature. Good nature means they are having rich quantity of oxygen. Bad nature means they are getting pollution. So they are belongs to useful organisms. Okay, and next one more, arthropods. Arthropods are also small organisms. Mostly they are living soil. Okay, so these are living stagnant water. Okay, so they are living soil. So whenever living in soil, and they are also realizing they are added to good nutrients to soil. Nutrients mean to increase the soil fertility. So whenever having in that nutrients are increased in that soil, and they are helpful for growing of the crops by arthropods. Okay, so yes, these harmful or useful bacteria and harmful bacteria also there. And here useful algae, and next to arthropods. Arthropods are also used for growing up crops or growing up plants, plant life. Okay, and next some more algae are causing some other diseases like itching and some other characters. Okay, so whenever they are stay on bodies organisms, at the time they are causing itching character, itching. Okay, so that is the bad effect by arthropods. Okay, so they are useful some ways and harmful some ways. Useful mean getting nutrients to soil, and harmful mean whenever they are stay on organisms bodies, afterwards they are causing some other conditions. Okay, so that is useful and harmful. Bacteria, algae and arthropods. Next one more. What is the one more? Another one, protozoans. Protozoans are, there is no useful, they are bad effect, they are causing bad effect. They are living stagnant water. Okay, already you know that protozoan group organisms, amoeba. Okay, stagnant water having amoeba and paramecium. So whenever drink of water through in our water, at that time they are causing some such type of diseases. Dysentery, vomitings, like that. So they are bad effects by protozoans. Okay, there is no useful in these organisms. Next, another one, viruses. Already you know that viruses. Viruses means small or big. They are very small organisms. Viruses are very small organisms. We can't see with our eyes. they are only observed in electronic microscope. Okay, there is no useful but totally only harmful effects. Okay, so they are another group of microorganisms. What is that? Viruses, protozoans, arthropods, algae, and the bacteria. Here bacteria, how many kinds? Two kinds, useful and harmful. Useful mean that what are those? Digestion, next making curd, and next one more, they releasing nutrients to soil. So they are the useful bacteria. And here useful bacteria are having one more activity is there. Here activity is the curd. The curd having presence of bacteria. Okay, so here one activity is there. First you take some quantity of curd, mean a pinch of curd, and keep on slide. Keep on slide and spread over the slide. Afterwards, you add it to some color stains, violet color stain, stain mean drop like that. Okay, that violet stain added to curd. Okay, whenever this time added to curd, so afterwards they are spreading all over the slide. So is this temporary slide or permanent slide? Temporary slide. Whenever prepared in that time, they are the temporary slides. Some permanent slides also there. They are organisms having, so they are belongs to permanent slides. This is the temporary slide. So this slide having curd and added to stain, violet color stain, and spread all over the slide. Afterwards, keep on lamp 2 or 3 seconds. Okay. Afterwards, they are slightly wash it, and afterwards keep inside of the microscope. Whenever observed in microscope, at that time you are observed some dots like this, and they are having some dots. Okay, so they are cylindrical shapes. Already you know that bacteria. So what is the shape of bacteria? Cylindrical shape. They are attaching to one after another like this. Okay, so at that time you think like the curd having bacteria. So which type of bacteria in the presence of curd? Lactobacillus. Lactobacillus is the one name of the bacteria. That bacteria presents inside of the curd. So this is the releasing one of the acid. What name of acid? Lactic acid. Okay, so that is one more activity of useful bacteria. And next here another one, viruses. You know that viruses mean which type of organisms? Big organisms or small organisms? Very smallest organisms. So they are observed only electronic microscope. Okay, so there is no useful viruses. Only all viruses are causing diseases. Okay, all viruses are causing only diseases only. They are bad. They are causing bad effect. Totally bad effect. Okay, so what are the viral diseases? So many also there. So they are viral fevers. Next, cold, common cold. Next, disease AIDS, influenza, and next they are viral diseases and swine flu like that. And one latest new disease, viral disease. What is that? COVID-19. So they are commonly attacked by different kinds of viruses. Okay, some viruses are causing viral fevers, common cold, okay, and AIDS and influenza and swine flu and COVID-19. So these are viral diseases are getting from viruses. These organisms are very smallest. We can't see with our eyes. They are only observed under electronic microscope, but they are causing a very bad effect and very dangerous diseases. Okay, so these viruses, when whenever falling on our bodies, so at that time outer body of the organism, at that time they live like non-living material. Okay. Whenever they are entered in the inside of the organism, they are getting a severe action. Okay. Whenever getting inside, whenever entered inside of the particle, that viral particle, afterwards they are activated, mean they are live as a living thing. Afterwards their numbering is multiplying and causing their disease effects. Okay, so by viruses, whenever stay on outside, act like non-living. Whenever entered inside, at the time only activated and act as living thing, which is virus. So they are causing very dangerous diseases. Okay, so that is a group of organisms and their effects, good effects and bad effects. Good effects and bad effects. So this is a different group